Let's talk about the latest launched Honor Smartphone 300 with neo-futuristic aesthetic porthole. Mirror set design. Now let's talk about the specifications of this smartphone. Firstly, talk about the display of this smartphone. This phone features with AMOLED display, 6.7 inches Full HD, plus punch hole display, resolution of 1200 by 2664 pixels, 19.98 to 9 aspect ratio, approximately 93.30% screen to body ratio, approximately 435 ppi pixel density, 120 Hz refresh rate, 4000 nits local peak brightness, HDR color quality support, and with scratch-resistant glass protection. And now talk about the camera of this smartphone, the smartphone with dual camera setup on the rear. That includes 50-megapixel Sony IMX906 sensor main wide-angle camera with aperture 1.95 and support optical image stabilization, along with 12-megapixel ultra-wide-angle macro camera with aperture 2.2. For selfies it has 50-megapixel Sony IMX906 sensor centered punch hole at the center. On top of the screen wide-angle front-facing camera with aperture 2.1, video recording maximum 4K. On both rear and front camera. For the software, the handset turns on Android 15 operating system, based on exclusive optimized version of Magic OS 9.0 screen on top of the device. Under the hood, the phone CPU is octa-core 2.63 GHz single-core Cortex-A715 plus 2.4 GHz. Tri-core Cortex-A715 plus 1.8 GHz quad-core Cortex-A510, powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 3, 4nm chipset, paired with Adreno 720 GPU. In terms of storage, the smartphone plugs with 8GB, 12GB, 16GB of RAM, with 8GB, 12GB, 16GB of extended RAM, and 256GB, 512GB of onboard storage. No micro SD card slot. The physical dimensions of the smartphone measures at 161 by 74.2 by 6.97 millimeters, and it weighs around 175 grams, and the color options, gray, green, white, black, purple colors to see in this smartphone, and the device comes backed by a massive 5300 mAh battery, with 100-watt wired superfast charging support. Additionally, the smartphone also features optical under-display fingerprint sensor for biometric authentication, with face unlock. The connectivity option on the phone includes dual SIM 5G, dual-band Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3, GPS, USB Type-C headphone jack, with dual stereo speakers support, USB Type-C charging port, IP65 dust and water-resistant, infrared remote control support, and with NFC support. So now let's have a look at the pricing details of the smartphone. The Honor 300 has been priced in China for 8GB plus 256GB storage variant at 2,299 Chinese yuan, while 12GB plus 256GB storage variant at 2,499 Chinese yuan, while 12GB plus 512GB storage variant at 2,799 Chinese yuan, while 16GB plus 512GB storage variant at 2,999 Chinese yuan. Conclusion: so what do you guys think of this Honor 300 smartphone? Do let us know in the comment section below and subscribe for more tech updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video.